Hey everyone, what is up? This is Glutch's Fat EST.2001, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review on this 2023 cartoon movie, which is on the 2023 movie Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. Yup, Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken is a 2023 movie with Sandwich Matter, Lana Condor, Annie Murphy, Jane Fonda, Lisa Koshy, Toni Collette, and a lot of others, to name but a few. And so, this movie review, I'm not going to even complain about this movie. I'm just going to read the plot and then just give out my thoughts. Because that is a movie that I did not like. And I'll tell you more in a second. And I'll tell you more in a minute. So, the story of Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken is where a sweet and awkward 16-year-old named Ruby Gillman was desperate to fit in at the school. But she mostly just feels invisible. She's prevented from hanging out with the cool kids at the beach because of her overprotected mom forbids her from getting into the water. When she breaks her mom's rule, Ruby discovers that she is a descendant of the warrior Kraken, queen and destined to inherit the throne from her grandmother. The Kraken are sworn to protect the world's oceans against Bane and power-hungry mermaids. So they have to do whatever they can to save the world and to do whatever they can to turn themselves into humans again from monstrous Krakens. So, that's the basic plot of Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. Now, how much did I dislike this one, and what do I think about this movie? Honestly, when I first heard about Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken, I thought this movie would be so much fun to swim and relax on the float. But up until I watched the whole thing in this movie, I just did not know what I was thinking. I just did not know what the heck I was thinking. I thought Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken was a mediocre film from 2023. Probably one of the worst movies of 2023, surpassing Back to the Trench, which that was also a terrible movie. The cast were okay, and the directing from Kurt D'Amico, he did an alright job with this movie, but his best movie that he did was The Croods, and I love that movie. The Croods is a lot better than Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken, and I have to agree with you guys. The Croods is such an awesome movie, but we're talking about Ruby Gillman for right now. So, once I rewatch The Croods again, I will definitely do a movie review on that as well. And, the only good thing about Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken was Annie Murphy and Jane Fonda from 9 to 5, Book Club, and 80 but Brady. Those were the only good things that I like about Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. And it does have a pretty decent soundtrack. It was supposed to be called Meet the Krakens, but somehow they turned that into Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. And instead of hearing the actual F word in this movie, instead, the girl who talked to Ruby Gillman, she says, "I'm a mother flipping mermaid." Yeah, because that's why DreamWorks doesn't allow curse words in a cartoon movie, except for that one time in Ants, and plus in the 2001 movie Shrek, from what I heard. But yeah, the only good thing I like about Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken, once again, is Annie Murphy and Jane Fonda, which are the only two good things about this one. And what made Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken a mediocre movie is that this movie even ripped up two Disney movies, which are Luca and Turning Red. And I thought Luca and Turning Red are a billion times better than Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. Like, the Disney and DreamWorks memes are just pure garbage, and I don't even give a hoot anymore. I wish DreamWorks could just come up with better ideas, except times that they just give out poor ideas, like sequels to Trolls or any unnecessary sequel. Just like how 2021 was a pretty bad year for DreamWorks, but with Spirit Untamed and The Boss Baby 2 Family Business, which I've never even seen those movies before, and I don't plan on to, alongside Trolls Band Together and War Tour. I've only seen the first Trolls, but never saw the sequels. And this movie even got 65% on the Rotten Tomatoes, which is a pretty good thing. Which is good because this movie deserved an F and F minus because that was such a pretty bad movie. So overall, I give Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken a 2.5 out of 5. Mediocre movie. And I would like to give an extra half star to Eddie Murphy and Jane Fonda for doing a good job in playing their roles in the 2023 movie Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. This was like the first cartoon movie that I watched this year that was out to a bad start, which was pretty awful. At first I give this movie a 3.5 out of 5, but then DreamWorks told me in my head to change the rating faster. I just hope that DreamWorks this year will have a better year releasing movies, which is no other than Kung Fu Panda 4 and all these other good ideas, to name but a few. So anyways, that is it for my movie review on a cartoon movie from 2023. Yeah, that is it for my movie review on the 2023 cartoon movie Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. And so thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Glenn Hispanias, T.2001 say, rock and roll. This is Glenn Hispanias, T.2001. See you later.